Hey everyone. So when I was thinking about creating my white privilege campaign, what really stood out to me from these readings was the article from Princeton with the tall Wolfgang, if that was his name. And I think that he could have made a decent point with the fact that not all people, just because of their race, have come from the same background. There are, many wealthy blacks that experience maybe some privilege that poor whites don't. However, I think he fails to realize that regardless if you are white or black or Hispanic, there are certain privileges or lack thereof that you experience because of your race. And I think the fact that he didn't realize that he has this huge platform through this Princeton newspaper, that he's able to voice his opinion and have it be nationally heard, he's already ignorant to the privilege that he has just by being a white male at Princeton. And so I think that if you're going to use such a huge vehicle to express your opinion, you need to make sure that you are just pretty knowledgeable about what you're talking about. And I did like the fact that he acknowledged that just because he's white doesn't mean he's come from a long line of wealthy, privileged white families. And I think that it would have been more well received had his tone not have been so sassy. And I think if you want to reach the hearts and minds of people across the nation, campaign to make sure that you do use your platform in an appropriate way. And I've always liked all of these lists that I see in these articles and readings about, number 4, you experience white privilege if the Band-Aid matches your skin tone when it says nude. Number 22, you send your kids to school not worrying that they're going to experience discrimination. You see a statue in a park and you know that almost every time its race is going to match your race. Or you come to your boss at work and you seek comfort in knowing that your boss is the same race as you are. And I think it would be cool in a campaign to send out tweets or daily Facebook statuses that just give you one reason every day. So maybe the first day you could say reason number, 43, and then just list you when you do well at something, people don't attribute it to your race that you've accomplished it, without even saying white privilege, just the reason. I think if you tweeted out those and posted those statuses every day without any explanation, every day people would see it and read, yes, that's me, yes, I do get to experience that. Or maybe if they're not white, no, I don't get to experience that. And then maybe after several weeks of doing this and releasing 1 or 2 reasons a day, to then go ahead and reveal the overarching theme of the topic, which is you experience white privilege if da 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 da. And I think it would be cool just to do a little bit of that backwards reveal, because even though most people will probably know what you're getting at, I think it might have a big impact if you wait to reveal white privilege if. And then from there, I think an activity that would be pretty neat is, whether it's on campus or a specific workshop or a class, I think it would work all the same. If when you come into the workshop, you get an identity and you wear it on your forehead. Maybe it's a wealthy African American or poor African American or a wealthy white female or whatever it is. It's a specific identity. And then you have to go from station to station, just things that happen in life. You're going on vacation, you need mini shampoo bottles, go to the store. And then based on your, pre-given identity, there are pre-formulated responses that correlate to that identity. So if you are an African American woman, the store is probably not going to have the shampoo bottles you need in a small size. Then you go to the next station, you're driving to work and you're speeding. And then based on the fact whether you're a white male or a black male, the response from the cop is already pre-written and assigned to you. So maybe you get out of the ticket if you're white and you don't if you're black, to sort of show what they're going through on a daily basis. Or maybe, you do an amazing job giving this speech, or you get a promotion at work, and people's responses to that are sort of formulated based on who you are already. And I think that activity could just do a lot of good for people, showing the sorts of privileges, or again lack thereof, that you do receive based on your identity.